Hey everybody, it's Theresa McGallicher here with the Miracles Attraction Community Facebook group, and I want to wish everybody a happy New Year's. I thought I would get on here live today to just share something with you, which was a vision, a kind of a vision that I had a few years ago that I think explains how A Course in Miracles works, in case you have been wondering why mind training is essential and can improve your life. So imagine, if you will, that when you were born, you see my title says you are a jewel. Imagine that when you were born, you were like a table, a solid gold table, covered, encrusted with every gemstone you can imagine. The most beautiful table anyone ever saw in the world. And then that's when you first came in. And then imagine that over the years, as you were taught things by your parents, or you learned things in school, and you're conditioned by society to behave a certain way and do certain things, that every time one of those things happened, it's like a puzzle piece got added on top of the table, as if society was creating a puzzle, using the table as a basis for a puzzle. And every one of those puzzle pieces created some kind of picture. So here we are looking at this beautiful, beautiful golden table encrusted with gemstones and jewels, and it has been overlaid by a puzzle that has a completely different picture on it. Maybe an ugly picture, a picture of something scary, a picture of something gross and weird and strange. And you start to think that you're that picture. You start to see yourself as that picture, because that is the personality, that is the you, the ego you that you have come to be. And after so many years of looking at that picture, you forget that that beautiful table is underneath. And this is how the mind training program of A Course in Miracles works. At least this is how I kind of understand it. And I know it's kind of a weird metaphor, but bear with me. So as we do the workbook lessons, little by little, it's like each one of those puzzle pieces gets removed from the table. And in the beginning, at first, you can just see a little gleam underneath of something pretty. There's a little gold sparkle here, or a little diamond sparkle there. But gradually, after all those pieces get removed one by one, suddenly you see this beautiful, beautiful thing that was always there. It was always there to begin with, but you didn't realize it, because you spent so many years looking at that ugly picture puzzle that was on top. So this is why A Course in Miracles is not about learning anything new. It's not about taking on any kind of new beliefs. It's actually an undoing, an unraveling of all the false beliefs and all the weird, like, mistaken things that we've been told, that we've been trained to believe, and that we have taken on without question as the truth. Because that picture puzzle on top that showed a rainstorm or a ship lost at sea in a storm with waves and dark clouds, that's not the real you. And that's why A Course says that the ego isn't even real. It's just imaginary. It's just this sort of dark image that we have of ourselves that we have adopted, where we think there's something wrong with us. We think that there's something wrong with who we are, and that we have faults, and that we're sinners. It's all nonsense. It's all just a picture that can be removed, that can be undone, so that you can see the reality beneath the puzzle, that incredible, gorgeous, jewel-encrusted golden table that has always been there, and you just didn't know it because it was blocked. The puzzle was blocking the view of what was beneath the surface. So I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I was just enamored of these stories from 1001 Arabian Nights, Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, Aladdin and the Magic Lamp, where there was some kind of treasure that the hero was seeking, and then he found the magic key or the magic word, open sesame, which I learned in Arabic is iftah ya simsim, open sesame, opens the gate, rolls away the blockage in front of the cave so that Aladdin can get in and find all that treasure. And these stories, these myths that we learn about as children, these fairy tales, they're all metaphors for something very, very real. And the real thing is that inside, not inside your body, inside your spirit, there's something beautiful. There's something magical. There's something gorgeous that you're not aware of when you get focused on what's going on outside. So I just wanted to share this with you today to give you a little inspiration going into 2021, because I know that 2020 has been a hard year for a lot of people. Sometimes we have to undo all the crap before we can build up something new. And I feel like the year 2020 has been a massive undoing of a lot of systems and structures that have not been serving society and not serving us personally. And now we are ready to start fresh and move on to a new year with all good stuff. It's all going to be good. 2020 was actually a wonderful year for me. I know it was hard for many people, but I had a fantastic year because I got my mind in order beforehand, and I was able to focus on the good, focus on the blessings, and keep my mind laser focused on all the wonderful things that life has to offer. And this is what Carly and I want to share with you in our Miracles Tribe. So we wish you very happy New Year's Eve, very happy New Year tomorrow, and I'll be starting the workbook lessons, workbook lesson number 1 tomorrow, and doing them every day in 2021 for the rest of the year. I hope you will join us in our Miracles Tribe. Much love.